So if the Supreme Court does wind up overturning Roe versus Wade, abortion will not be banned. That's a lie. God, they lie so much. But states will get to decide. The voters will get to decide what they think of abortion and what they want to do about it. So what is that going to mean exactly? We wanted a purely pro-life perspective on this. We're hearing the other side everywhere. Lila Rose certainly has it. She's president of the organization Live Action, and we're happy to have her join us tonight. Lila, thanks so much for coming on. There's so much hysteria around this, and I just thought it'd be worth getting your view. What do you think of this?
Yeah, there's a massive meltdown happening right now from the pro-abortion side because they can't force abortion on all of America. They can't force abortion for all 9 months on children for any reason on all 50 states. That's what this is about. It's a massive tantrum that's being thrown by the extreme pro-abortion left. But you know, it doesn't reflect most of America. You know, we have 22 states that have almost complete abortion bans in this country that want those to go into effect, that want to protect children in their state. Children, no matter the fact that they're unborn, they want them to be protected. So it's really amazing to watch this moment unfold. And in the pro-life movement, we're thrilled. It's a step forward, and we're just getting started.
I have to say, this is one of those subjects that is often talked about, but never in any detail. I never hear anybody address what it actually is, what's really happening. And they can do that because they don't have to discuss it because it's not up for a vote, right? So maybe one upside of this is we can have a real conversation about abortion. What is abortion? Why do people get abortions? Who's getting abortions? What does it mean? What does the science tell us? Do you think that will be an upside of this?
I think you're right, Tucker. I mean, listen, I've spent the last 15 years of my life, my entire adult and teenage life, working to educate people about abortion. And I've seen people flip from pro-choice to pro-life simply by learning not just about human development in the womb, but by learning about what abortion actually does, how it suctions a developing child into pieces, how it dismembers a tiny child, a lethal injection that pierces a second trimester baby's heart. When people learn these disturbing, horrific truths about what abortion is, they change. When people learn, they change. And so we're going to see an awakening that is already underway, but it's only going to grow when people will be forced to grapple with the reality of what abortion is. And we're going to see it's an empty husk. I mean, the pro-abortion movement is an empty husk. They don't have real life in them. They don't have real passion. They're just writhing out and screaming out right now, crying for this right, this so-called right to abortion. It doesn't exist, but the right to life does. And so I'm very enthusiastic to see not just the red states enact pro-life laws, but I think change happening in blue states when people are actually educated about abortion.
Yeah, and if they can look all that right in the face and say they support it and say that looks like the road to happiness, okay, then they can vote for it. But if there's no vote on this stuff, how can you call this a democracy?
But here's the thing. I mean, at the end of the day, even a democracy, Tucker, shouldn't get to decide who lives and dies, who are innocent people. It's not up. It shouldn't be up for a vote. So it is up for a vote. The Supreme Court ruling, if this draft ruling that was leaked, if that's what it's going to be, it would be a compromise to send abortion back to the states. But that's not full justice. You know, full justice is that whether you're a child conceived in California or you're a child conceived in Texas, you're protected by law and by love, by society, as well as by our legal system. That's what we're ultimately fighting for.
I think it would be a good start to get people to, on the record, say, yes, I know what this is, here's what it is, and I'm for it or against it. You know? I don't think people even know what we're talking about. I don't think, anyway.
I think you're right. You're spot on. When they learn, they change. When people learn, they change on this.
Lila Rose, great to see you.
Thanks,
Thank you so much. We'll be right back.